Hi everyone, Ellie here and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. I'm very happy to have you. In today's video, I'm doing a get ready with me to go out tonight. So I'm starting off with my hair. As you can see, I've got a bare face right now. I will be doing my makeup after I've done my hair in this video. But I'm actually doing some boxer braids today and I thought it would be kind of fun to film how I do my hair and how I like to braid this. I'm just going to show you how to do kind of like one braid, and then the other one I'm actually just going to do on a time lapse. But I just thought it'd be fun to show you guys kind of like how I would do my hair. As you can see, my hair is quite greasy right now. If I am going to braid my hair, I do prefer to kind of have it like 2 days unwashed, just because it's a little bit easier to get it tight and get the grip that you want. I also use a serum to help me, so I'm gonna just crack on and I'm going to show you how I do my boxer braids. So boxer braids is basically a Dutch braid, but it comes very close to the ear and kind of round to the side of the neck rather than going back through the head. So this is just basically coming down through the inner side of my face. So hope you guys enjoy my little get ready with me. Let me know how I'm doing on my first time, and yes, we will crack on. So as you can see, I've parted my hair down through the middle, so I've already separated off. I'm probably going to do this a little bit better in all fairness. Just take my brush out your hair, make sure there is no knots, anything like that, and then I literally just take my hands. I know you probably should use a comb, but I literally just take my hands, kind of run them down and get a rough kind of view where the middle is, and then I just kind of tightly grab. You want to kind of tightly grab the other side so you don't accidentally get any hair from this side. I'm just tightly clipping that up with a clip so I know what I'm working with on this side. So like I said, I like to use a serum to help me, so I just use this Umberto Gianni Miracle Worker smoothing serum. Just any serum you have at all, just helps. And I just like to kind of put this on my end. As you can see, my ends are quite frazzled, so I like to just put a little bit of this on my ends, just kind of get that bit of grip a little bit better. I actually self-taught myself how to do braids, so like if I don't look like a professional doing them, yeah, I actually self-taught myself how to do them so I can do like every braid now. It is more difficult doing it on yourself, so I definitely would say practice doing it on someone else first. I did actually learn by doing it on myself, but it is a lot easier to do it on someone else because obviously you get the full look of what you're doing. I prefer to do Dutch braids just because, as I just said, you get the full look and you can see it, whereas with a Dutch you kind of like lose the sight as you go back through the head. So I like this as I can see what I'm doing the whole way round, and I will show you now. So I'm just going to crack on. Sorry if there's a bit of like silence throughout this video. I like to really concentrate when I'm doing my hair. So obviously I just take by using my finger, and I just take the first little section, just a front piece of my hair from the top, and I'm just splitting this into 3 small strands as so. Right, now I have my 3 strands. I'm taking this first piece here under the middle piece, and then I'm doing the exact same with the piece on my left, so I'm going underneath the middle piece. Now this is the bit which gets a little bit difficult, so you're going to grab hair from either side. So as you can see, this piece of strand here, I'm going to grab some hair from my head here, take it under the middle again. So this is just kind of making sure that it connects obviously to the head. I'm obviously just combing it out as I do it so I can get my 3 defined 3 strands. So now you have that, make sure you're pulling it tight as well as you do it. I'm just going to take some from the top of my head now on the other side, and I'm just pulling that nice and tight as I do that. And I will kind of speed up as I go down, but I also kind of like to tip my head as well. The hair falls a little better and you're easier to grab a little better. So definitely if you're trying to do this as well, just kind of lean your head on the side and it makes it a little bit easier to kind of grab those strands. Make sure you've got those strands really tight and you don't get any mixed up in the other pieces. But as you can see, our braid is now started to form. It's probably not showing up that well just because my hair is obviously dark, but yeah, I'm just taking from either side really tightly. As you can see, I've got clear strands. That's what you want. You want to make sure you just keep 3 sections really neatly and clear, so it just makes it 10 times easier, and obviously it just keeps your braids really nice and neat. And obviously just pull tight because you don't want any bubbles or kind of bits kind of puffing out in your braid. That's one thing I cannot tolerate when I do my hair. So as you can see, I'm just keeping it nice and tight to the head, and as you can see, hopefully you can see, a braid is starting to form. So again, I'm just keeping it nice and tight to the head, just leaning my head and just grabbing literally only small sections. I'm only grabbing small sections. I'm not grabbing massive chunks. You don't want to grab massive chunks, especially when you're starting the first bit of your braid, because obviously you want to make it smaller to bigger. But I definitely recommend tilting your head slightly, because it just makes it easier to kind of grab. As you can see, the hair's falling, so I can just easily grab as I go. And I'm just kind of combing out with my fingers as well, just because I don't want anything to knot up, and I want to make sure I can see everything really clearly. As you can see, our braid is starting to come along now, so I'm just making sure I keep that nice and tight, and keeping your hands close to the head as well. You don't want to keep them too far out, you want to keep them nice and close to the head, so obviously you get that tightness. And if you keep them too far away from the head, you are going to get like bits that puff out and stick out. So just making sure you keep your hands as close to the head as possible. And obviously going around the ear is a little bit more difficult. You can see I'm kind of coming around the ear now. I'm just grabbing like small sections. When I'm grabbing from the side of my face, I'm literally only grabbing small sections here, because it's like round the ear, you don't want to grab too much. So I'm just grabbing like smaller pieces here, so I just get it to go around the ear nicely. I've got a bit there which I'm not happy with, so I'm gonna just pull that bit out and just grab in nice and tightly. But this is definitely, in my opinion, one of the easier braids to do, just because you can see clearer kind of where your hands are, and obviously you can see the braid kind of starting to form, whereas you can't with the other ones. And as you can see, we're getting our nice braid form. I'm obviously keeping it nice and tight to the head, like I explained. Just grabbing now. I'm starting to come to near the end of the braid now. You want to make sure you kind of stop it, like when you reach to your kind of earring, I like to use as my example. I like to make sure like I have all my pieces intertwined then, because the further down you go in grabbing pieces, the baggier you're going to kind of get the end. So I've stopped grabbing the pieces now just down by the bottom of my ear. And this means that it won't be baggy. This just means that it'd be nice and tight. And also you want to just make sure you have no kind of strands hanging down, because sometimes it's easy to kind of miss a bit, and you're going to end up with like strands coming and falling down the back. So you just want to make sure like you have grabbed everything, because obviously you're not going to be able to do it in the other braid because it's going to be on the wrong side. So this bit is basically just the simple braid. If you didn't know, obviously we're just not grabbing pieces this time, so I'm just going under, 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 under. And obviously if you want this looser, obviously you can do it looser. I like mine quite tight, as you can see. I like mine really tight. I kind of like, I like the feel, I like how it feels on my head, and it just feels very secure. But if you like yours looser, then obviously just grab the strands looser, and also afterwards you can actually go in and pull some of the braid out, and obviously that will stick it out for you. Now I'm just going to grab my hairband. So I've just got a thin hairband here, and I'm just going to tie that round 3 or 4 times. What, 3 or 4 times? I mean like 5, 6 times, just wrapping it round really tightly, because obviously you want to make sure your braid doesn't come out. But there we have it. So this is my braid. This is how I do it. So this is just the classic boxer braid. If you do have any bits that you're not happy with, I always tend to grab a comb, and I would just comb everything kind of into the braid. As you can see, I have like this tiny bit here. I am super fussy, guys, and I would just kind of get a comb and comb that in. But this is how you literally do the simple boxer braid. As you can see, it's coming around my ear, and I'm going to do the other one off of camera on time lapse and then show you what they both look like at the end. Hi everyone, so welcome back. So as you can see, my hair is in my braids and I am about to start my makeup. So I have jumped 2 steps ahead off of camera. I did actually go ahead and do my eyebrows, and I actually went ahead and put some lashes on. I've done these 2 steps because basically my eyebrows are the exact same as in my everyday makeup tutorial, and I've put my lashes on simply because these take me absolutely forever and ever to put on. So I just kind of jumped ahead ahead, put these on before I did anything else. If you're wondering what style I'm wearing today, I'm wearing the Doll Beauty lashes in Selena. I literally absolutely love this style. They're very wispy. I like kind of how they're a bit longer on the end, but I can also be very fussy with my lashes. You'll probably see me fiddling around about 100 times in this video with them, but we're gonna just crack on into my makeup now. We're gonna do every other step on camera because I feel like everything else is a little bit quicker. This step is forever, so that's why I kind of did do that off of camera. But if you would like to kind of see like a tutorial of me putting on lashes, then don't ask, because I won't be. I suppose I can, but like honestly, I'm no professional at putting lashes on. I'm just a simple gal. I really do struggle, and they are super fiddly, so but I do kind of do like a different technique to anyone else. I don't put mascara on. I literally kind of just take the lash and pinch it to my skin. So I guess if you would like to see how I put my lashes on, but wouldn't advise it. But anyway, we're just gonna crack on. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and do my eyeshadow on camera. Today I'm using the Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsessions palette. I'm just gonna take this and I'm just gonna go in with like this light color here first, just this like transition shade, the powder shade, and I'm just gonna kind of go in. Obviously I haven't got anything on my base, haven't got any foundation, any primer, anything on my base. I've literally just going to do my eyeshadow. A lot of people have, a lot of my friends anyway, were saying about, oh my god, like you're the only person I've ever seen like do your eyebrows and like lashes and stuff before you do like your base makeup. The reason being is because I am super precise about like how my brows look, and I'm very fussy and picky with like my lashes. When I put them on, they've got to basically be perfect, and a lot of the time it does screw up and I get glue here or there and literally everywhere. And especially when I do my eyeshadow as well, I get like the fallout and stuff, and sometimes I got to end up taking my lashes off. I feel like if I'd done the base first, my eyelash doesn't want to stick properly to the lid. It's very slippery. I can't get it to go on, and then it's just a state. And when I'm trying to like kind of press it on, then I end up like ruining my foundation because I'm like touching my skin. So the reason being is because I'm literally a mess when I'm trying to do my kind of eye makeup. So I tend to just like to do that before I do everything else, just because if anything messy, anything slips up, I can easily just correct it before I have my base on. I've tried to do it so many times, put my base on first, and I've had to touch it up, and then it looks patchy and horrible because the foundation's dried, and it's a whole mess, guys. So that's the reason I don't do it. But anyway, I'm just going to take this light brown shade down here just to put in the transition shade again. So this is kind of like more of a glam makeup tutorial, not like a natural one. I suppose it is like more natural than it is kind of glam, I suppose, but obviously we're going on a night out tonight, down to the pub now that things have opened, obviously. How are you guys about it? Like, are you all excited to get back? Have you guys been out yet? It's just very exciting. So like obviously I'm just gonna like try and make a little bit of an effort, because I mean, what else are we making an effort for? Like all us girls are like trying to find an excuse to put a little bit of makeup on, splash up, and like look a little bit nice. Do you know what I mean? But obviously I have a boyfriend, so I'm just trying to look nice for him, and I'm just trying to look nice for like the whole you know, the pub thing. But I'm just like, yeah, I'm going a bit special today. I'm putting on a bit of eyeshadow. Normally I wouldn't put eyeshadow on, but we're doing it for the sake of this video, because I thought rather than me just being boring and basically doing a repeat of my everyday makeup tutorial, I just thought, let's put a bit of eyeshadow on, let's put some lashes on, let's go for a bit of a bold lip, shall we? I literally am doing this whilst still doing some work, because I literally have to leave at like 5, so I'm trying to like rush to get this done. I'm taking some of like this peachy shade down here, by the way, and I'm literally again just putting that kind of in. I don't like to go too mad with the eyeshadow. I'm just kind of like doing it nice and light and subtle, as you can see. I just kind of like that lightness. As you can see, I just kind of like it nice and light and natural. I like to do my eyeshadow quite neutral, hence why I picked this palette. And then anyway, I'm just going to tap into this beautiful gold shade in the middle. I'm just going to put this on my lid. I'm literally just taking this. This is a great palette, by the way. Like, this is such a great like travel palette. It's so good. I literally absolutely love this. I get so nervous about putting eyeshadow on when I have my lashes on, because I'm like, oh, what if I like ruin the lash and the glue comes loose? Oh no, I was a bit too soon. I jinxed myself. I'm just trying to be really gentle. I swear to God, if my lash comes off and I have to do this whole like eyeshadow all over again, I am not gonna be a happy bunny. I'm just trying to do it like as nice as I can. I just find that when I put eyeshadow on, it kind of like unsticks the glue a little bit. I don't know why I find that, but I just find that it does. And I'm just like trying to be as gentle as I can. As you can see, just around the eye area. I know like a lot of people do their eyeshadow and then they put on their lashes, but because I'm not that good at putting on lashes and I can't trust that, I'm literally putting on my eyeshadow whilst I've got my lashes on. This is normally what I do because I just worry like the lash won't stick to the actual band if I put it on before. I do get like super nervous about that because that has happened to me like 100 times before. So I kind of just put it on, and as you can see, it goes on nice and easily, just like kind of over the lash. It's not a problem. It's literally not a problem, but some of you probably be looking at me like, what in the hell are you doing? Like, nobody does this. And I know nobody does this, but this is me. I do this, so oh my God, my lash, I get so nervous. And like I fiddle with them, and then that's when they like unstick and come loose. Everyone's just like, Ellie, leave your lashes alone. Just leave them. Stop touching them. I'm like, I can. So anyway, this is my eyeshadow. Just a simple neutral with a pop of gold on the lid. That's my eyeshadow, basically. We don't go too glam. We don't go too special with the eyeshadow. So anyway, now we are taking my primer. So this is my new primer. This is my Kat Von D Lock-It primer. So I did use this like the other day for the first time. So I obviously don't have like a full opinion on it yet. But I do like it. It's nice. Feels nice on the skin. It definitely does keep your makeup in place longer. I did notice my makeup looked absolutely superb all day yesterday, so obviously does something, right? So it must just be a great like primer for just keeping your makeup in place all day. And by the way, this time I did have my mirror like here last time in my video. I've put it beneath the camera now, so like hopefully you can get a little bit of more of an insight into how I'm doing my makeup and kind of what I'm doing. So I've just obviously put on my primer. By the way, this is not what I'm wearing to the pub, in case y'all were like, girl, you look like a granny. Like, I'm not wearing this. I got my jeans on and I'm gonna put like a nice top on. Saying that, I should have put that on before I started doing my makeup, shouldn't I? Because I'm gonna get all makeup on my nice top. I was actually gonna wear my Kenzo top, and it's gonna be covered in foundation now. So wish me luck at trying to scrape that over my hair and my makeup. But like, I just can't be bothered to put it on now. I'm just gonna like do my makeup, and then I'm gonna have to try like squeeze it over my head after I finish doing it. But wish me luck, please. But anyways, today we are using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundation. This used to be my bae back in the day, like my literal bae. I love this thing to life. And like, if you want your makeup to last like a year, baby, like this is your foundation. This literally lasts like all day. It's such a great foundation. If you just need something to last like long hours looking flawless, like, I'm sorry, I love this foundation. As you can see, look how dirty. Oh my God, like literally, this is how ragged I am. Like, I didn't even clean my foundation bottles. Like, that's how disgusting I am. Some of you'll probably think this is going to be a bit too dark for my skin. This one's like maybe a tad too dark, but I do like the colour. I like the colour because it makes me look a little bit more tanned rather than looking like a snowball. But this does give me a nice colour. And I do love the foundation. I love the coverage. And obviously we've got the powder to go with it. And we've got the concealer as well, so it's like a beautiful trio. Like always, like I did in my everyday makeup tutorial, I'm just going to use my everyday foundation brush, my PCO2 by Peaches and Cream. Literally every foundation brush I use look like it's broke. It's like coming off, like the glue is kind of like is coming off. I don't know if you can kind of see like the wood marks where it's like coming off. I'm like, this got to happen to like my favorite brush, hasn't it? Literally always happens to like my go-to brushes. It's literally so annoying. So I'm probably gonna have to order another one soon, or I'm trying to like pull it off so I can like re-super glue it back on, but I don't seem to want to budge. But anyway, I'm just putting on the foundation. I just love this foundation. I just love it. Look at the coverage. Look at it. I love it. I'm sorry. I love this foundation. Such a great foundation. And it is £26, I believe, so not too bad, not too bad. And like, this is like a real mattifying one, but I know Fenty is just brought out their super hydrating one. So for all you dry girls and boys out there, get your hands on the hydrating one, because generally I think Fenty smashes it at this foundation. I mean, this probably got to be my like fourth or fifth of this foundation. I love it that much. I literally have been through loads of these. I just love it. It's such a good, like, trustworthy foundation. I just can always trust this. I think, like, all of us out there, we've all got like a foundation that we just kind of trust, like we need to work and like look good on us. This is my girl. This is my foundation. Put a little bit more on the head area. Yeah, we've all got like that trusted foundation. We just know like we need to work for us and we know that's gonna look flawless. And this is my girl. This is my babe. I'm literally just kind of brushing up. Trying to go careful around the brow area. Obviously, I do take my like brush down the nose, but like when I get to this point, I kind of just like to like blend it in with my finger a bit. I'm so concentrated when I do my foundation, aren't I? I'm probably like... But, by the way, this foundation is not yellow on me. I've got my vanity lights on and it makes me look a lot more yellow than it actually is. It's actually a good match for my skin. This is just giving me the lighting. Got an itchy nose. Does anybody else do this when they got an itchy nose? Me. Just me. Ooh, girl. Yes. Loving this. I just love it. But like, look how dirty she is. She really needs it clean, but I can't be bothered, so I'll just do it whenever I get a chance, in all fairness. Next, I'm taking my Fenty concealer. I actually got like a few shades lighter because I did actually have like the 170 concealer, because the lady in Fenty said like it is like a little bit lighter than the foundation anyway for like highlighting, but I did actually decide to go like 2 shades down because I do like it quite bright, especially on like a night out. So I'm just going to like taking the shade 150, and again I'm just taking that like this, lifting up the face, and I'm actually like taking it down. I don't like to take it too much because I don't like to look too bright in this area, but I just kind of like to take a little bit down the middle like this, look like a tribesman. But oh yeah, I used my sponge, didn't I? So what do I use to blend this out? Yeah, my sponge. I keep over here my ragged dirty sponge. Everyone's gonna be like, you're so disgusting. I know, literally, if I cut this open, this probably would have like thousands of bacteria in this. Nah, not literally, but it probably would be so freaking dirty in there. So I'm quite rough with my sponge, in all fairness. I'm not very gentle. I kind of just bang it in my face. I'm just trying to go careful with that lash. But obviously, like I said in my everyday makeup tutorial, I like to kind of lift up the face so we get that nice lift to the skin. And obviously taking the pointed side, I just like to get right into that corner. Ooh, girl. I think someone's feeling a bit cheerful tonight, a bit cheerful and happy to get back to the pubs. Is anyone else like that? Like, I'm literally buzzing. I'm like, ooh, let's go, let's go. So like, I literally can't wait. But I think the whole world's like that right now. Or unless you're not, but let me know. Let me know if you're excited to get back to the pub and have a nice night. Oh. Just blend this in as much as I can. I've obviously got some glue or something down there. Does anybody else like ever get like glue under the eye, and then like you're trying to blend your concealer, you're like, what is this clump? And then it's like glue from your like eyelashes. Oh, how gross. Oh my god. There's me trying to like thoroughly rub. I've not been doing anything, just patching up. Yeah, basically, look at that. Literally, that is literally my look. Literally my look. I've somehow got glue. I'm just going to take the cotton bud and try and get it all out whilst hurting my eye at the same time. Oh, typical, typical. What do you guys think? Is it a yay or an A? I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I haven't used my Fenty foundation in like my longest time ever. I literally used to use this girl like every single day. Oh, like my lashes coming off. You, like, I know all you're like behind the camera, like
Ellie, just leave it the hell alone. I'm sorry, I literally can't. That's literally me. I can't stop touching it. Anyway, we're taking my Fenty powder now. And we're taking that. And I'm praying this don't go all over my carpet and all over myself. But it always does. So I'm literally just taking... And we're baking. We're actually baking today. Ooh, look at me baking. And I don't just bake for any night. It's got to be a special night to bake. Anyone else like trying to like blow when it all like comes off and stuff? I feel like we need a little bit more this side. I'm just going to gather it up off me. Does anyone else look down and it looks like fairy dust? Actually drop it in from your face. Fairy dust, literally. Ooh. Look, it's because it's all clumpy that side. There we go. We are cooking in the oven. Now, whilst we cook in the oven, I'm just going to take my normal pressed powder. And if y'all know me, you know I'm grabbing my jouet. And I'm literally taking this and I'm going to go crazy on the rest of my face. What's to bake? And I'm just taking that and I'm going in the areas where I'm not baking currently. Taking it on the head area. Neck area. Oh my god, I feel like I'm nearly snapping my jouet. Look at me. Guys. Anyway, I'm actually really liking how like my eyeshadow and everything looks. I like Pure Freak Out because I'm not that good at like doing it. And like when I'm on camera, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna look like so awful and it's gonna look dreadful. But it doesn't actually look that bad, does it? It like looks okay for me. I'm not no makeup professional. I'm not no like crazy makeup artists who can do like crazy eye looks. Like honestly, I like those people do that like literally slay, because I wish to god like I was able to do all these amazing eye looks and like these like fantastic makeup looks that I can. I'm just a basic girl. I just do the basic makeup look. This is me. But anyway, I'm gonna take the powder now and we're just gonna take this big powder brush, the one we were using, and I kind of just like pinch. I kind of just pinch it. And also going under. Sometimes I find like it doesn't blend and I'm like, oh, am I going to end up with just like a white chunk on my face? We're nice and set though. We are nice and set and ready to go. Now we are nice and set, I am going to take my Benefit Cheek Leaders Bronze Squad face palette. And we're going to go crazy on the cheeks. So I got this just because it was easy. We've got our blushes, bronzers and our highlight all in one. So it's just nice and simple and easy to do. And I'm just going to take this small bronzer brush because sometimes I like my bronzer nice and precise. And I'm just taking a bit of hoola. Painting them cheeks, girl. Look at that bronze. Oh, dare I just dipped into hoola caramel. Oh my god, look how like awful. Honestly, I just told you, I'm not no like guru. I'm not like fabulous at doing makeup. Like I said, I'm just basic. I'm just a basic girl. Oh my god, that's a bit low. I do it a bit low. I normally would take this brush, and as you can see, I've got like the nice definement now. And again, we're taking hoola and we're going up on the head area. Bomba cha cha, bom bom ba, bomba cha cha. Anybody like been watching that TikTok at the minute? Like it was like bom bom ba, bomba cha cha. I literally been seeing that like all on my feed, and it's like stuck in my head. I'm like, oh, these catchy TikTok tunes just doing my head right in. Like, I don't want to look like an orange, but we do like to bronze. Literally, when I feel like my bronzer looks a little bit too much, I always go back in with a bit of powder, and I just like to kind of diffuse it down, as I like to say. I like to diffuse it. So I literally just go back in, and in this way I feel like it doesn't become patchy or anything as well. I just like to go in, and I like to diffuse it, as I say. I don't know what I'm talking about there, trying to diffuse my makeup, but that's what I say anyway. So we're living with it. And then we're going in with a bit of, are we going in with Gold Rush or Coralista? We're going in with a bit of Gold Rush today. Want those pink cheeks, so I'm just going in with a bit of Gold Rush blush. We're just taking that up the face. Gold Rush. taking that on the cheeks, and then obviously you guys know the drill. Over in the nose, give me that pink little cute look. Oh, my boyfriend is one lucky man. I'm telling you. I don't make this effort for nobody. The amount of efforts I have gone to for this look. And for the hair, I mean, he is very special, I'm telling you. Boom. Literally loving my look. I'm loving this. Absolutely loving it. So, you know the drill. We're taking the Maybelline Sky High. I was going to take my new Huda, but it seems a little bit pointless just to take it just to go like on the bottom lashes. So I'm going to do that in like another tutorial. But I'm just taking this under the eye. I know as well, I'm so like silent when I do my bottom lashes because I'm trying not to like get it all over like my under eye, so I'm like to concentrate. Anyway, who's this? Who's this new now? Anyway, we're taking a bit of cookie now, a bit of classic cookie highlight. This is very intense, so I'm not going to try to add a bit too much because we're not going to go too extreme, Ellie. Don't go too extreme with the highlights. So otherwise we're going to be blinding everybody in the bloody pub. Oh, this highlight though. I mean, oh, my life. It's so gorgeous. She says not too much highlight, and she dips in for more and adds more. Literally me. And there we have it. Oh, she is blinding. She gonna glow. Oh, yes, please, girl. Blinding. I'm going to blind the whole shop tonight. That's literally... Oh, and everything just got jammed in my left drawer as I went to pick out something nice. Anyway, I'm going to end this video now. I'm going to put on my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Again, you guys know the drill. Look at me, like I might as well just buy like a whole bottle just for one makeup look. Like that's literally how much I add. But anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed my little get ready with me. Do my hair, do my makeup, have a little bit of a chit chat. I'm not going to do my gloss or my lips yet because I'm not going for a little while yet, like 45 minutes. So I would do that literally as I'm out the door because we want a fresh lip. We don't want no like crusty old lips. So I hope you guys have enjoyed my get ready with me. If you would like to see more get readies with me or more video suggestions, let me know down below. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching, guys.